Time for News Extra, brought to you today by First State Bank. Here's Kevin Mooney.
Thank you, Dennis. Good morning, everyone. One of our favorite people is here today, Jody Lamp from Lamp Public Relations and Marketing. And she works with her business partner, Melody Dobson, on a number of things. Here in the past, they've been on the Great American Wheat Harvest movie. Probably saw that just a couple of years ago. These folks were very instrumental in that. And now they have another project called the American Doorstop Project, and that's what Jody's going to talk about today. So how you doing?
We're doing great. Thank you so much, Kevin.
You bet. All right, so Jody just moved back here from Billings, Montana.
Yes.
And this project, once you got moved back here, you and Melody came up with this idea. Tell us what it's all about.
Well, it conceptualized, like I said, in Montana, and we brought it to light and launched our website in July after I did move back here. So proud and happy to be back in my western Nebraska roots. And the American Doorstop Project was something that we'd been thinking about for a long time as we traveled the entire United States from Washington, D.C. to Washington State, Canada, Albuquerque, I mean, you name it. We traveled coast to coast, border to border. And as we were traveling, we were coming across all these interesting agriculture stories that we thought, gosh, I didn't know this about this community, and how come this isn't being highlighted or talked about or really just promoted? So we thought, why don't we come up with our own story, our own book, and really feature these agriculture stories that shaped American agriculture and put a spotlight on them, because oftentimes they're being forgotten. They're not realized. People don't understand the economic impact that had this not happened, their community wouldn't be the way that it is. So that is what we're doing. We're an agriculture advocacy project, but you can only stand on the sidelines so long and be a cheerleader. You actually have to get out there onto the field and make things happen.
All right, that's part of this project. You're looking at doing a history of Nebraska agriculture, 150 years of working the land. You hope to get that all done this year, so it's published and out there in the sesquicentennial of the state next year, right?
Yes, absolutely. When we had the conceptualization of the project, we went to the publisher and we said, hey, we want to do this great big book. And they said, great, but would you consider doing a series of books? And we said, absolutely. We already have a lot of the Nebraska stories in our table of contents, so we would love to take and put a spotlight just on Nebraska, but now we have an opportunity to put more stories in, and so we are looking for financial support and sponsorships, donations, because it takes a lot of time and research to bring these stories to light. So when you live in a state like Nebraska, when we have 92% of our land in production, and we have the number one cattle producing state, we're the number one popcorn producing state.
See, I was amazed 92% is in production. That's incredible. It
has the opportunity to be in production because it's either by crop or by ranch, whatever the case is. But, Nebraska is such an interesting state in and of itself. You always hear the University of Nebraska's Representative Ronnie Green on your station talking about just how diverse and how really wonderful the state of Nebraska is and what it contributes to American agriculture. So we really want to put a spotlight on those agriculture stories in 2017. So we do, like any project, we have a plan, we need a funding source, and we have a timeline, which includes deadlines. So the deadlines for you to be a part of the project really needs to be, we need commitments in by the end of May, because we have to have all of our images in by August and all of our content in by September.
All right, very good. So we'll tell you how you can do that. We're going to take a break, and then we'll let you know how you can help Jody out with sponsorships and some financial help right after this.
Livestock never takes a day off. In the dead of winter, beef on the hoof still needs to eat. Hogs want to be watered on the 4th of July. Dairy cows insist on being milked on Christmas morning. Come snow, wind, rain, or Sunday, livestock producers still have to do their chores. We make the financial side of it a little easier. We're a community ag bank and we're local. Stop by and see us. Let's talk. First State Bank. Member FDIC. When you grow, we grow.
Back on News Extra with Jody Lamp today, and we're talking about the American Doorstop project, and this is stories that helped shape American agriculture, and Jody and her business partner Melody Dobson are going to do books about Nebraska, Montana, and North Dakota agriculture. They're starting with Nebraska, 150 years of working the land. A book has a publishing date of March 2017, coinciding with the sesquicentennial. And as she just mentioned, there's a lot of things they have to do in order to get all this history put down and how it affects agriculture and so forth. And they're looking for sponsorships. So if somebody wants to help out and maybe with a financial donation, maybe some of their business, and it can be highlighted in the book, how do they do that?
Well, they can call me directly at 406-698-9675. They can go to our website at AmericanDoorstopProject.com. And we would just like the people in the state of Nebraska to join our other sponsors that we already have on board. Our agrarian sponsor is 21st Century Equipment right here in Scottsbluff. This is where our project is being housed. So we thank those folks, Owen Palm and all of his folks over there at 21st Century Equipment. But we have an opportunity to tell your story, and we have an opportunity to bring a light to your business, a light to your family. We can bring PR and marketing into all of this because our publishing company will do all that work for us in 2017. So you have an opportunity to be in stores or be in places that you would never have been before to bring a spotlight to your business, and we want to help you.
All right. So don't forget, you can go to the website. And again, what's the website?
It is AmericanDoorstopProject.com.
All right, very good. You can go there, and we'll have Jody's phone number for you as well when we put the video of today up on the website as well.
Great.
All right, thanks, Jody.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Kevin. It's always a pleasure to be here.
You bet.
On the air, online, and streaming live on your mobile device. 960 KNEB, Scottsbluff, Gearing, your trusted voice for news.